Could end at any time, even now. Now it's time for my favorite part. A trash can, not remarkable in any way. You've been staring at it for a while, but it's just an ordinary trash can. Ah, what do you want to do? Try to hold back the urge to open it. As you continue staring at the trash cans, they seem to turn before your very eyes. The edges are no longer rusty and the dents are smoothed over. From under the lid comes a faint golden glow, sweet and alluring. For a moment the trash cans turn into treasure chests. And it's happening again. You take a deep breath and open the lid. It's empty. Wait, you reach deeper into the trash can. There's a piece of iron scrap on the bottom. Your hard work paid off. You finally found a treasure. Look back at your companions and see their complicated expressions. You don't need to explain. I get it. That urge is too great for you to resist. There's no turning back once you've walked down this path. A wrinkled, handwritten flyer is lying in the trash can. You can just make out the following. This will be our best price for Valentine's flower. Wait, what? Wasn't I supposed to find these on different trash cans? Tiger, take this chance to send your loved ones some flowers. Considering all the other cliched advertising, this is pretty good. Whoa, I would be so mad if someone gave me this. Don't worry, no one would. Haha, you're so hilarious, receptacle. Oh, okay. There was only 3 of them. I was like, okay, I thought there was only supposed to be 1. It's a red mailbox. Seems like the mailman just finished with it. It stands on the street all alone. No, it was just weird because there was like 3 different dialogues in that one specific. Also, wait, if I remember correctly, and knowing me, I probably do. No, wait. I do. Therefore, that's why I changed directions. Yep. That's exactly what I was gonna do. I remember. I don't see the wanted posters. Do I need to start the side quest for that? A quiet and foreboding wrought iron fence blocks the way. I did finish the gate thing. Quiet isn't the right word to describe it, because at this moment you seem to hear faint muttering. Venture no closer, no closer, the iron gate seems to say. Then again, the voice could have come from the nervous man behind the gate. You approach him to ask why on earth he is playing ventriloquist for the gate. Venture no closer to me. Might I ask why you're talking to yourself? Ah, you asking me? I was simply too nervous to have noticed you. I'm truly sorry. What are you nervous about? It's the back alley. Hi, Rose. Have you not heard? Some ghostly going-ons have been happening in the back alley recently. Oh wait, you don't go by Rose anymore, do you? Right, you have a different name in public now, sorry. I'll just call you Hi Mazikin. The back alley? Ah, are you not a resident of this neighborhood? The back alley is an alleyway behind the theater. It's where we poor people live. Ghostly going-ons? I'm not too sure about the details. I just know that they're among us. And they're gotten their hands on some of the residents. You don't have to be this polite with me. Oh, thank goodness. What? Why did you leave the place then? So, because of this gate. The neighbors and I wish to leave this place too, but we can't seem to get it open at all. All we can do is come out occasionally for some fresh air. Ah, it's getting late and I have to return. Ah, just my luck. This blasted back alley. The man up ahead mutters some confusing words as his head shakes incessantly before disappearing into the shadows of the theater. What a strange man. I wonder if I'll run into him again. Well, I'll be back here tomorrow. Trash can! Oh, alright. See you later, Mexican. And an open bottle of Jim Roger Brad soda. A copy of the Crystal Daily with Supreme Guardian Cocolia on the front page surrounded by silver main guards. Crumpled paper ball. Some withered flowers whose thermal dome is broken. To understand the city, go through its trash cans. Don't you dare waste it. Nice. There is a leisurely elegance to the trash cans which exudes commanding confidence. It may have something to do with the latter fragment in its possession.
Looks good.
Looking at this one, but you feel like you could transform into a superhero. I'll be back for your side quest later, Celine. A red mailbox with the corner of a white letter sticking out. This letter is unfortunately stuck. You carefully nip the letter out with your fingers. The envelope includes the following. Dear kind-hearted soul, can you please buy me a stamp and post this for me? 1,000 thanks. You open the letter. There's a short message on the edge of some newspaper. Sister, please send me 50 shield ASAP. Love from your dear brother. Wow. What? Why did I obtain that? Do I have to deliver it? Two trash. One for recycling dry garbage, one for recycling wet garbage. So, where would you throw a coconut husk? Dry, right? Because it's... I mean, unless it's dried, then it goes... I don't know. Garbage sorting knowledge comes flooding into your brain. You immerse yourself in the joys of sorting garbage. Okay, I think that's all on this side. I will progress with the main story, but I gotta pick up these things first. Like this. Wait. Instantly missed that one. People just leave paper all over their benches. When night draws near, the street lamps light up the way home. The inside of this trash can is good as new. You've never seen the trash can this clean before. In fact, you've never seen anything this clean before. This trash can is like the universe's very incarnation of purity. Maybe we're going too far. Stroke the trash can. You stretch your hand out and gently stroke the trash can. A soft, tender, smooth, unconstrained, and tactile sensation travels up your fingertips. You feel a great sense of satisfaction, like that of some fairy tale princess who's just woken up from a night's sleep on 9 mattresses stacked on top of each other. All concern, exhaustion, and sense of duty fly away. There's no doubt about it, this is the world's most beautiful trash can. What's up? What's in there? What's with your expression? Nothing, you decide to tell her. Okay. That's all. I think that's all up here. Oh yeah, if you're searching for collectibles and lore items, check shops. You can buy those from time to time. There's shops in this game? Just kidding, I know, but I always forget to check the shops. I mean, you know how I am. I love my collectibles. I probably still have like... Wait, hold on. I haven't checked my phone. Right, I need to accept Enigma. 66, 29 minutes ago. Accept. Annie. Hence why I mentioned it. I'll invite you later. As the friend request? Okay. I already did my dailies today, if I remember what dailies are, so. Yeah, there it is. The trash can profile picture. That's what I've been looking for. Are these dailies? I forget if these are dailies too. Open 20. No, these are not dailies. Open 20 treasures. And let's just mark those tutorials as watched. Alright. Let's keep going. Like this store? Oh, hot off the press. Ah, new face interested in the newspaper? Yes, please. Are these all collectibles? I think, yeah, they are. Okay.
look at the carved ice. It feels perfect for this city somehow.
Somehow.
Whatever it's made of, it can't be ice.
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in the city. Hey, what's with all the children over there? Should we go and take a look?
The children are right there. Why is the game making me go over here instead?
Neverwinter Workshop. Hey, didn't Japard say there'd be a show here?
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance. Sometimes being the operative word.
Ah, darn. I wanted to see one. Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep it outdoors? This city is so weird. Normally you'd want a heater inside a building, right? If so, I'm not sure mighty is the right word for these architects.
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
Hi, Kira.
Wow, she's cool.
Sable. Broken?
Yep, touch it and find out. Ice cold. I was just about to fix it up. I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Serval. I'm the owner of this workshop.
What did I say? Sable? Close enough.
If you got any broken equipment lying around, you can always come find me, though I can't guarantee I'll be interested in fixing it.
Oh, we're okay. I was just curious about the heater.
Curious? About the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can find them anywhere
Hi,
in the
Santi.
administrative district.
Setting broken machines outside a workshop is bad advertising.
Huh? What's wrong with that? Everyone around here knows the way I work. Ah! I figured it out! I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outsiders had met with Cocolia. You must be them? What an honor. Where are my manners? We can talk about heaters all day if you like. Let's have a chat.
Hello, hello. A pretty postcard lies among the garbage. It reads, "Stay your hand. Only the following persons are permitted to go through Belabog's trash cans: Datalov, Garbage King, and myself." It continues, "And the 45 members of the cleaning squad." There's nothing written on the bag. You are confused. Even trash cans are serious business in this city.
The heater you saw is just a standard geomarrow radiator. They may not look like much, but they're a real lifeline to the people. The blizzards here are brutal. If we didn't have a reliable way of keeping warm, Belabog would long since have become a dead city, both above and below the surface.
But lady, you're barely dressed yourself. Are you not cold?
It's an ore, a special energy resource. Whether it's keeping the city warm or keeping our counters ticking, everything runs on geomarrow. Geomarrow grows beneath the surface of the planet, and specialist underworld mining teams are there to extract it. Transport lines shuttle it up to the surface. In the overworld, we use the same lines to ship surface goods and aid down to the underworld.
Right. Above and beneath the
You
surface?
didn't know? Belabog is structured like two big connected discs. The overworld is responsible for administration and trade, while the underworld is responsible for energy supply and resource extraction. However, due to an order that was given many years ago, nobody has moved between the overworld and the underworld in a long time. I shouldn't
will
be
change
talking
that.
about this. Pretend I never said anything.
Why is the heater outside?
Isn't it just like cooking food over an open flame? If the house is a pot, then the heater is the stove it rests on.
What does that mean?
When she puts it like that, it actually starts to make sense.
It does? I don't think I understood that dialogue the first time, and I sure as heck didn't understand it now.
No sweat. This is your first time in Belabog. I just want you to feel some of the warmth the city has to offer.
What
Hey,
warmth?
seeing as there's nothing on your plate just now, want to help me fix up this machine? Just a bit of manual labor. You might find it interesting.
Sure.
Great. Then let me give you a demonstration first.
Okay. Oh, these puzzles, right? I forgot about them. Luckily, these are easy because I played Warframe. I'm pretty sure I said the same thing last year too.
So that's how it works.
Nice. You guys are pretty handy. You picked that up in no time. Want to be my assistants? Average pay, but I'm
No.
a good boss.
Allow me to refuse.
I was only kidding. Just a joke.
What a bad joke.
Well, I'd better carry on here. Why not have a better look around? My workshop will always be open to you. And your wallets, of course.
I like the way you're saying that. Apparently my job has been changed to the ice bucket challenge, so soon I'm gonna go watch my bosses get doused in cold water. But is it like a public thing that they're making? Like for like visitors to see? Or what? Why is this? That's crazy. Although I do remember when I used to work for Volkswagen, I did dump an entire water cooler water bottle on a coworker. They got challenged at the workplace. That's crazy. Can't look weaker than the other zoos. That's right. Don't forget to do the cinnamon challenge next. 2 trash cans, one for recycling dry garbage, one for recycling wet garbage. Where would you throw Pom Pom's fur? Is it wet by any reason? Correct, Pom Pom's fur doesn't really degrade and isn't toxic, so it belongs in the dry garbage. Immerse yourself in the joys of sorting garbage. Wait, there's right or wrong answers? Oh, great location in the outskirts of the city, energy and water already sorted out for this fully furnished property with fabulous interior design. You need to bring nothing but yourself. High demand, limited supply. I would want to take one for myself. Hey, you there? What are you waiting for? I'm waiting for you to finish. What else can be said? The price is unbeatable. I have friends in high places. You get my drift? My sources have told me that the price of this property will only go up in the next 2 years. An increase of 30%. No, 40, to be honest with you. I'm being conservative here. The actual number is at least this much. Don't look so scared. See what I mean here? I'm trying to keep it on the down low because, trust me, I am the best local property agent. There hasn't been a house that I couldn't sell. I've probably said enough. Anyway, think about my proposal. Don't make a decision that you'll someday regret. Can we talk? I'd like to know more about these properties. It'll be too late if you don't make up your mind soon. If you have any questions regarding the property, I suggest that you ask me now. Are you certain about the info on the property? Of course! I'm working with influential figures in Clipwood Fort on a number of projects. I've even met the current Supreme Guardian a few times. I can't go into details, as many are involved if you see what I mean. I trust we understand each other. All I can say is that if you are in, you won't regret it. But I don't have enough money. I understand your concern. Let me tell you this, lots of people have already invested in it. All I need is a deposit, with which I will be able to secure your place for the property. Sounds good, huh? Money's not the problem here. In the long run, the earlier you make the investment, the more you get in return. But the outskirts have only snow-covered fields. I took you for someone who can think long-term. Don't be short-sighted. A property is an investment. If you wait until the house is built before you buy it, that will eat into your profit margin. I've seen lots of people who like to wait before making a purchase. By the time they made their decisions, the price had already gone out of their league. You, my friend, look like a shrewd investor. Buy it before it's listed, and you'll be raking in the money in a few years' time. Now, when you look at those fields again, do they still look like snow-covered dust bowls? They're unexplored gold mines. I still think you're a scammer. Don't be rude. I'm Lavone. If you ask around, there's not a single soul in the administrative district who doesn't know my name. Only fools mistake opportunities for fraud. I trust you are not one of them. Even if you don't trust me, surely you have at least heard about the Supreme Guardian's new housing bill. Go ask around and see it for yourself. I myself have bought two properties. I can't be scamming myself, can I? Need some time to process all this information. It's now or never. Please make a decision soon. Can I ask you something else? Ask away. It's always a pleasure to help a customer. You are the only property agent in Belabog? Technically, I'm the only one in the administrative district. I do have a few competitors in other districts, but I'm sure you can tell who deals with bigger clients judging by the areas we operate in. They won't be a threat to me in a million years. I have data on all the properties in the administrative district for the past 100 years, and I know... Wait, what? How old are you? And I know the nitty-gritty of the history of the 8 Belabog families. My knowledge has won me the trust of both government officials and regular people. People from all walks in life come to me when they need to find properties. Demand for housing has always been high, and my job is to help people find what they need. If so, what's the deal with the not yet built property we talked about? Nah, you don't want me to bother with the trivial details. What you're talking about is a new business model called pre-sale. I take the money from the buyer, send it to the real estate company for delivery. If for some reason the property can't be delivered, I'll simply refund the buyer. Everyone ended up happy. I've learned from reliable sources that the next Supreme Lady, Bronya, is a moderate centrist. There's a 70% chance that she will be in favor of developing new districts. Combine that with the fact that I am the only property agent in the administrative district. Therefore, I decide to be a smart businesswoman who knows how to spread risk and maintain cash flow. This is a great opportunity if you are looking to make a fortune. Don't miss out. There we go. Anything else you'd like to ask? That's all from me. So soon? Not going to make the purchase? It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Why did I read all this? Can look weaker. Also, hello, Kira. Hello, and see you later. Gotta go. See ya. Alright, see you, Kira. Although she definitely is gone by now. The mailbox looks like it's been seen better days. You'd think you saw someone post a sausage between 2 bits of a bread here. Think of it. Maybe they were using it as a trash can. Even when you're not looking at a trash can, you still get trash can lore. Trash can! 2 trash cans. One stands glamorously shining, the other lies unceremoniously rusting. You want to help it up, but think better of it. Even trash cans have their dignity. What the hell? It's not a person on a wheelchair. It's a trash can. You find a wrinkled handwritten flyer in the trash can. Written at the top in beautiful handwriting you see, the Rightful Rights Society. The content seems to be trying to convince people who have given up on interests and hobbies due to the family and other responsibilities to join this strange organization. The members of the organization cover for one another and help each other get away from family or work on weekends, and even weekdays, in the pursuit of individual freedom. They call it upholding our rightful rights. What a strange arrangement. Actually, I'm a little tempted. Sometimes I wish I could spend a day doing whatever I want. By which you mean spend a day asleep in your cabin. What are you looking at? Things that were, things that are, and things that are yet to happen. Ah, I am a good for nothing. I am destined to end up in a trash can. You're quite a poet. Thank you, that was indeed my occupation. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Amo. I write things for a living. Sorry for blocking your way. Can I help you with anything? So you're a writer? I'm afraid I don't deserve the title. I produce less than the mediocre writings in great quantity for others. A ghostwriter, as they say. I doubt if I'm qualified to write at all, even for the rubbish I produce. Let's talk about your works. What do you write then? I wrote some horror novels, the quality of which can be described with the name of the genre according to some critics. Some say those novels should never have been written in the first place. For the disaster fiction I did, same critiques also apply. Tell me about your ghostwriting. Have you heard of the Tale of the Winterlands? Yes, I think I own a copy. The fiction that was recently banned, the publisher was actually quite happy with the quality and wanted the author to make some edits on the original so that they can publish it again. But they did not expect the author to simply vanish into thin air. The editors had to contact me instead, asking if I can help with the project. Huh, Tale of the Winterlands is just some cheap folklore compiled together. I can give you 100,000 to 200,000 words with ease. Piece of carrot cake to me. That was my response when I took the job. You know how hard it is to finally get something going. I was just trying to impress them, but ended up getting way ahead of myself. One of the editors had sent me a copy to let me get the feel of it. It wasn't until I started reading that I realized the book was going to be a classic. I had to admit it. I couldn't even remotely reproduce the author's creativity and style. The editor has made several attempts to contact me since then, but I managed to avoid her each time because I just couldn't deliver. How would you rate Tales of the Winterlands? A masterpiece of a true genius. Maybe the language still has room for polishing, but the wild passion weaved into the plot is otherworldly. For 700 years, the people of Belabog have been trapped in the snow, their imagination taken away. This book reignited people's desire to look beyond these snow-covered lands. Maybe that's why the architects insist on banning it. I heard that within a month of the book's publication, the number of people that ventured out into the snow and went missing had gone up exponentially. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. Sorry, I've had a difficult time lately. Don't give up just yet. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Stop comparing yourself to others. Go with your instincts. No need to stick to one career path. How about doing something else?
You will die in 7 days!
Hello, Kiranya. Kiranya. Huh. I did consider that, but writing is my true passion. My writing may be bad, but I feel happy when I'm holding a pen in my hand. There is another Kira, but they just left. So you're the only one right now, don't worry. That's all for my questions. A tracing paper envelope, black with silver lettering. If you found it next to a mailbox, you'd speculate that this flyer coupon was a love letter sent to the wrong address, but this is a trash can. It reads, "Today is Guardian Elisa's birthday. The recipient of this letter must forward it to 3 other people within a day or bad luck will follow them for a whole year." You wonder what happened to the person who threw it away. Damn. Chain mail. Pick it up. Why don't you pick it up? Trash can. A burning smell invades your nostrils as you approach the trash can. This trash can looks like it was set on fire. The entire trash can is deformed with a layer of dark, scorched, ash-like substance coating the bottom. In the light, you see the particles floating softly, almost dancing. That looks like every other trash can I've seen so far. The opening of the post box reveals 2 envelopes that are being kept in a delicate balance. Touching either one will condemn the other to be swallowed by the pitch-black maw. Such a dilemma falls in front of you. Push them all in. You reach your hand out and gently touch them. You aren't sure where your hand skimmed, but the balance of the 2 envelopes is instantly broken. It's incredible how good it feels to do something good. Praise of high morals. Alright. I forgot those were a thing you can get.
Is that all?
Is that all? Oh. I almost missed you. Someone threw a book in the trash can. You pick it up. It seems to be a lengthy serial novel by the name of Tales of the Winterlands. You seem to have the incomplete 4th volume in your hands. Okay. What a coincidence. I wonder if Amo threw it away there. A pretty postcard is lying in a trash can. It reads, "Friend, you've crossed the line. This isn't something you should have touched. Signed, Garbage King." There is a coin glued to the back of the postcard. It seems like this king understands that you need to tip someone if you want them to pass on a message. Seems like you've got yourself a real competitor when it comes to rooting through the trash cans. Why would he call himself Garbage King? Isn't he embarrassed?